So welcome back to second match. THONDAMANATHAM Falcons versus SEDARAPET Eagles. ஸோ நல்ல ஷாட்டு ஆஃப் சைடில் நகர்ந்து போய் அடிச்சாரு. பட் டைமிங் கிடைக்கல. ரிஷப் பண்ணிட்டு மாதிரி ஆஹா. ஸோ பிரில்லியன்ட் கேட்சுங்க. ஸோ செகண்ட் ஃபீல்டர் பிடிச்சிருக்காரு. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபீல்டர் என்னதான் விட்டுருந்தாலும் தடுமாறி விட்டாரு. இப்போ செகண்ட் ஃபீல்டர் பிடிச்சிட்டாரு. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் விக்கெட் டவுன் SEDARAPET ஈகிள்ஸ். என்ன பண்ண போறாங்க அப்படின்றது தெரியல. ஸோ இதே மாதிரி தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேட்சும் நடந்துச்சு. 2 விக்கெட் விழுந்துச்சு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஓவர்ல. அஜய் எஸ் நல்லா போட்டிருக்காருங்க. ஆஹா, க்ரூஷியல் பால். மீண்டும் அதை ரீப்ளேல பாக்குறோம். லாஸ்ட் பால் ஆஃப் தி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஓவர். சிங்கிளோட ஓவர் முடியுது. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஓவர் சூப்பரா முடிஞ்சிருக்கு தொண்டமானத்தம் ஃபால்கன்ஸை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். ஒரு ஓவர் முடிவுல SEDARAPET ஈகிள்ஸ் 2-1.
So it's been a good start for the bowling team, and if we have a look at the toss as well earlier on, this is what we got to witness. The two captains right in front of you.
And we are ready for the toss with the umpire Vishnu and Mr. N. Bar, the chairman of Osudu Premier League. Thank you very much. Our umpire Vishnu will spin the coin, or who is going to spin the coin? Okay, it's SEDARAPET Eagles going to spin the coin. Let's see who gets it. Heads is the call.
And the heads was the call. Right,
and it is tails. It's going to be SEDARAPET. What are you going to do, sir?
Bat first.
You are going to bat first. What is the reason for you
so
going
there you
to bat?
See the SEDARAPET Eagles have won the toss and elected to bat first.
Matches, batting first and achieve the big target easily bowl.
Okay, சரியா சொன்னீங்க. கடைசி 5 ஆட்டமும் நீங்க தொடர்ந்து டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சு பேட்.
And that was the news from the centre that the SEDARAPET Eagles have won the toss and elected to bat first. This time a little bit of inside edge towards the fine leg region. Have a look at that shot once again. He tried to fancy around, just clear the short fine leg region, but the fielder right up there, he managed to settle underneath. A little bit of fumble, but just enough to help his fielder, his partner, take that catch. And that was a scintillating teamwork, I have to say. You talk about teamwork, and that is one thing to appreciate. A short ball this time beaten, or was there an edge as well? But the fielder, a little bit of harakiri moment all of a sudden, and as the non-striker wanted a single, Natarajan wanted to be on the strike. He was desperate for it, but was sent back by the striker. There you see an outside edge, a dropped catch as well from the wicket keeper, and the bowler is not at all happy. Not only a dropped catch, but also missed a run out opportunity. Madan Kumar is on the strike. Was for another wild swing and misses it once again. Look at that umpire signaling it wide. Enthusiastic, I must say. He has had a good breakfast today, isn't it? I mean, that is what the energy that is bringing into the field. Brilliant work from the umpires as well. So far, so good in this tournament. Also from the broadcast crew, from the organizers himself. The cricketers, obviously, they're playing a big part. They're the center of attraction over here. And how good have they been? Talk about the groundsman, the curator in maintaining the pitch such that the pitch is not way down to a greater extent that the ball just behaves weirdly. Nothing as such has happened. So many games in the same turf, and I have to give credit to the curator as well, the groundsman out there, the head officials of the field in the Slims Cricket Ground, Pondicherry. I think a sensational job done. And talk about sensationalism. I think it's very much important for these two sides to show up some courage, show up with some confidence, and spring in brilliant contest today. Just a soft-handed touch towards short extra cover region. They want a single and again will take another run due to the overthrow. So that's 2 runs of this delivery. And again, Kothand is not at all happy. He's just questioning the fielders. Where are you throwing, man? Where are you throwing? You need to throw at the either the bowler or the keeper's end, especially at the keeper's end, because the bowler will be looking back to go back. And have a look at the league stages, the standings as well. SEDARAPET Eagles, the table toppers at the moment. They are table toppers with 12 points so far. They have been brilliant, isn't it? Haven't they? They have really showed up with courage, with back-to-back wins as well on various occasions. The Eagles this time lofted over extra cover region. How good a timing is that? There's a protection in the deep and only a single conceded. An inside half towards it, and I think there's long on as well. Yeah, that will be a single. So 2 overs gone. It's 9 for 1. The said Rapid Eagles again. The bowler seems quite unhappy with the kind of throw they have been putting in. Match summary: 2 overs done. 9 for 1. New bowler in Rahul J. A lanky fellow. He's got good height as well. It'll be interesting to see what the bowlers plan over here. Are they going to target the stumps? Are they bring the stumps into play, or are they going to bowl defensive? Try and bowl outside the off stump and be defensive within the power play, because only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. The field restrictions. This is the last over of the field restriction as well. Short ball banked into the pitch, just cut away towards the point region. No run taken. Tries to shimmy down the ground this time. Walk down the ground and try and find some gaps. They'll get a single on this case, and I think uh, the two batters they have to find a way and get the scoring opportunities. Over the wicket comes the bowler, goes for the big shot right over the fine off mid off region, but there's long off at the deep, and so they'll get a single at this point in time. Singles and doubles are not going to work out here for the batting unit, that is SEDARAPET Eagles. They've won the toss and elected to bat first. They've tried to put a score on the board and ask the opposition team to chase it down. But I think it's really important for them to get some boundaries, because unless you get some boundaries, there's going to be pressure building, because it's T10 format, the fastest format of cricket. Liv Robbins had half onto that towards mid wicket region, sent back. A good throw from the fielder over there, and just sends Madan Kumar back to the crease. Rahul J, what an over it has turned out to be. Only 3 runs conceded of the 5 deliveries bowled. There's one more to go in this over, and that will also be the final ball inside the power play. Madan Kumar can whack it out of the park. Tries to shimmy down the ground. Gets the third I think there's an inside edge into the pads, and again he's upset, very much upset for not being able to middle it. 3 overs gone is 12 for 1.
ஃபயர் ஃபைட்டர்ஸ் நம்ம சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ் தான் சொல்லுவோம். அப்படிப்பட்ட ஹீரோஸ்க்கு எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் நாங்க தான் தரோம். அதாங்க ஃபயர் எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் பெஸ்ட் அண்ட் டாப் குவாலிட்டி ப்ராடக்ட் எங்க கிடைக்கும்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம ஸ்ரீ பாண்டி ஃபயர் அண்ட் சேஃப்டி எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் பிரைவேட் லிமிடெட் நம்பர் 1ங்க. எல்லா விதமான ஃபயர் எக்ஸ்டிங்யூஷர், ஹெட் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஐ ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், இயரிங் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஹேண்ட் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ரெஸ்பிரேட்டரி ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், பாடி ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஃபுட் அண்ட் ஃபால் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஃபார் அரெஸ்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் லேடர்ஸ், ஜஸ்ட் ரைட், கேஸ் டிடெக்டர், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட், லாக் அவுட் அண்ட் டேக் அவுட், டிராபிக் சேஃப்டி, SCBA அண்ட் AED, கூடவே ஃபயர் ஐடென்ட் ஒர்க், ஃபயர் எய்ட்
Kothand will continue with his spell. He was visibly frustrated in his previous over when the fielders were not up to the mark. They were making throws, wayward throws, and he was visibly frustrated. There was also a run-out opportunity that went begging, and considered an overthrow run as well. So Kothand, again, if you're a bowler, you really want to be economical, especially in this kind of phase. Back full and delivery, very good bowling from Kothand. Just tries to hit the perfect length over here, trying to find the outside edge of the batter. Madan Kumar has clearly looked struggling so far in this innings. Madan Kumar K. If you have a look at another dot ball, and that will be a strike rate of 50 only in a T20 game, and inside half this time there's a fielder at the deep square leg region. They'll get a single, so that won't be 50 strike rate batting for Madan Kumar. Yeah, 13 ball 8, but again not enough justice to this format. T10 league, you have to go bang bang, you have to go find boundaries after boundaries in this format, but you have to also credit to the bowlers of THONDAMANATHAM today. I think now that is not a very good shot because it wasn't well timed, and as you can see, the field is spread at the moment, and the rough field is at the deep. So they're happy with the single at the moment. Natarajan on the strike. Madan Kumar on the strike. Natarajan at the non-strike end. The running between the wickets needs an improvement. Once again, a mistimed shot towards long on. The ball is not coming to the bat, may I say, because the batters are trying to be aggressive. They're trying to hit the boundaries, but again, the timing hasn't really been good. But if you talk, I think this is more of a batting surface, and if you're good enough, if you can time the ball, you can assess the conditions well. I think you can score runs over here. Only 16 runs so far, and it's on the verge of the fourth over is on the verge of completion at the moment. This time goes down the ground. Will it bisect the two fielders? No, not enough power. Not at all enough power. 4 overs gone. It's 17 for 1. The Eagles. Time for some spin action. Murugan Aravind, one of the impressive bloods out here with the ball in hand. A gentle defense from Natarajan to start off with. It's weltering conditions in Pondicherry today. It's really heated up, and Not only is the conditions heated up, the battle is also heated up, may I say, because these two teams are really looking forward to get a win. Eagles, they have been so good so far. 12 points. They are the table toppers as well. Appeal from the bowler, but I think it's drifting down the leg stump line. But the umpire thinks otherwise. He once he's signaled it out. The original decision is out, but the batter has opted for a review. I think it was the arm ball from the left arm orthodox spinner. Nothing wrong with that footing. Nothing wrong with the landing over here. I think it's pitching in line. It's definitely pitching in line. But where is the impact? Like, this is the margin of leg stump that you can see. You can see it's just near the leg stump line, and I think it's drifting down the leg stump line as well. It was the arm ball. It wasn't turning. It wasn't turning that much. Also, the wicket does not have a lot of turn. So, what I personally feel, if you ask me, I think they should be not out. Have a look at it. But also, if there's bat, definitely it's going to be not out. But I don't think there's any bit of bat. We can see a little bit of gap between the bat and the ball. So we're just waiting for the confirmation from the TV umpire, Murugan Aravind. He was very much interested in that appeal, and the umpire says it's out. So that's a verdict. That is the final verdict from the TV umpire, and he's gone with the original decision, which is out. So the batter. Oh wait, he's asked the batter to wait for a moment. Yeah, Natarajan is walking off, so he's definitely out. He's definitely a goner at this point in time, and a brilliant bowling as well from Aravind. But that was an arm delivery. That was arm ball. If you have a look at it, it didn't just turn a lot. Appeal, and the umpire just acknowledged the appeal with a dismissal. Prabhu has joined in. Madan Kumar at this point in time. Prabhu will be on the strike. Natarajan making way for him, courtesy of Murugan Aravind and his brilliant bowling. He has been very good with his finger spin today. Around the wicket angle, 45 jersey numbers, similar to what of the Indian captain Rohit Sharma. Goes for the big shot this time and cleaned him up. The middle stump is shattered over here. And what a piece of a delivery from Murugan Aravind. You miss, I hit, says Murugan Aravind. It's on a hat-trick at this point in time. Brilliant, brilliant stuff over here. Straight at the wickets. Have a look at it. A little bit of turn and beats the inside edge to clatter onto the stumps. Middle stump is wrecked over here, and the batter has to disappear from the field. This is magnificent bowling, and Murugan Aravind, he has been a game changer in this inning so far. He has dwarfed the table toppers absolutely with his brilliant piece of bowling. You talk about the 3 balls that he has bowled. He's created opportunities, among which 2 of them are dismissals. Prabhu just waiting for the confirmation, and yes, he has to disappear. 3 wickets down, the SEDARAPET Eagles, and right after the power play, 2 wickets down as well. So Madan Kumar is the only one who is still around the new batters, while Murugan Aravind, he has been brilliant. He has been superb so far in this over. I mean, an LBW to follow up with a bold. That is some piece of bowling.
தொடர்ச்சியாக மீட்கப்பட்ட விக்கெட்டுகள் தேவை சேதராப்பட்டி அணியினருக்கு
Murugan Aravind is on hat-trick in the Osudu Premier League. One of those things that has been missing in the last 3 days is a hat-trick. Murugan Aravind, can he register his name to win the list of hat-tricks? No, that's a wide-edge deliveries. That is a wide-edge delivery. So no more opportunity for a hat-trick for Murugan Aravind, but nevertheless, he has been brilliant with the ball so far today. We just tried to, I think it was important for him to tag the stumps against Ragul. Ragul is a tall, lanky fellow. He's a good bowler as well. Generally operates at the fag end of the innings. He's on strike, a left-handed batter. A little bit of change in field at the moment. There's a slip in place. There's a slip in place, attacking field setting from the opposition captain, and that is really great to see. Tossed up delivery just flicked away with soft hands towards mid wicket region. They'll collect a single.
ஒருமுறைப்பட்டு என்பதை கணித்தார் ஆனால் பந்தில் வேகமில்லை என்கின்ற காரணத்தினால் அவர்களுக்கு ஒரு ரன் மட்டும்தான் கிடைக்கும் அணிக்கு கிடைக்கிறது குறிப்பிட வேண்டும்
Played with soft hands, we'll get another single. Just a tap around the corner. They wants a couple as well, and clearly the bowler is not happy. Is not at all happy with the careless fielding from THONDAMANATHAM. The Falcons, they have to step up in the field. Actually, earlier on we also saw bowlers being unhappy with the way they have been fielding today. It's really important to be tight when it comes to fielding, because that is one of those underrated areas where you need a lot of improvement, and that can actually help you win a game. Now the final ball, and that sprayed down the leg stump line. No bat involved, what I feel, and that is a wide call, and that's a good way of signaling the wide. Good amount of energy shown in the field from the umpire. Murugan Aravind has bowled 2 wides so far, 2 wickets, 2 wides. And the final ball. So 5 was gone. It's 23 for 3. Halfway through this contest is.
ஆப்ஸ்டம்பருக்கு வட்டி வெளியே படுத்த ஓங்கி அடித்திருக்கின்றார் பந்து
Lingeshwaran, some more finger spin and gone! Knocked him over! What a delivery straight through the gates, and the wickets are shattered once again. And this time it's Lingeshwaran, the other spinner, who does the trick. 4 wickets down all of a sudden. The table toppers are crumbling at the moment. Look at it, a land delivery skidding off into the surface, beats the inside edge, and clatters onto the stumps. The furnitures are disturbed, and Ragul has no clue about it. That's the one that just goes straight with the arm, and have a look at it. Brilliant piece of bowling. The spinners are doing all the trick over here. They're spinning a web around the Eagles, and the Eagles are certainly getting strapped, isn't it? And you have to credit the spinners Lingeshwaran now, and previously it was Murugan Aravind who was brilliant. Ashokar, the right-handed batter, has got a strike rate of 129.63, average of 28.90. That reflects me the role of a finisher. They generally have an average between 25 and 35, the average finishes of a team, and strike rate is always on the higher side. So that is the case with Ashok Kumar R as well. But can he just manage to get them over the line this time? This time, a very good shot, very very good shot over extra cover for a four. I beg your pardon, that's a six actually. Sometimes the way, sometimes because the amount of cricketing shots that is so brilliant, you sometimes get lost with the cricketing, the brilliance that they have showcased in the Osudu Premier League. And have a look at it once again, just over the boundary ropes, and that is a six, a much needed one as well for the SEDARAPET Eagles. They are on under pressure, but when it comes to pressure, Ashok Kumar says, "What pressure? Pressure? What pressure? I am the pressure. I'm going to counterpunch the opposition bowlers and bring on some pressures onto the opposition." So that is what Ashok Kumar must be saying. A statement shot, a statement stroke with that six in the first ball that he's facing. Lingeshwaran, where is he going to pitch this one? Out down the leg stump line. Not the kind of line you want to bowl Lingeshwaran. He's got a good start to this over, taking a wicket, but all of a sudden a six, and that is what you can see. It's a young bloke, Lingeshwaran, trying his level best. Got a wicket as well. Brilliant piece of bowling from around the wicket earlier on against the left-hander. Now he's coming over the wicket. Short of a length delivery towards mid-wicket. There's a fielder in the deep. Single taken. 5 balls already bowled in this over. It's the sixth over running. We're halfway through this innings, and I think the bowlers have done a decent job, actually more than a decent job of Thondamantham. Low full toss. Catch is the call from the wicket keeper, but no chance at all for the long off fielder. That will be a six. A low full toss delivery, but the right-handed batter made sure that he had enough contact, enough power underneath it to just help the ball sail over the boundary cushions. It's in the air once again. Is there any fielder coming underneath? And yes, a good effort, a very, very good effort, outstretched effort. Two fielders were trying to reach at it, but eventually a dropped catch. Well, that didn't just come off well off the bat, off the willow. It came off the bottom half of the bat, and that is the reason they scampered for a couple of runs. This time, another miscued attempt, just the inside half of the bat into the pads, and the deflection towards left of the wicket keeper. Only a single. Yeah, so continuing with the spinners during the middle overs phase, I think it's really a good ploy, a very very good ploy from the captain of the fielding side. This one straight down the leg stump, and the wicket keeper misses as well. There's a bye that will be sneaked. So two extra runs, a wide as well as a single in the form of a bye. Goes for the big shot this time over deep mid wicket. But has he connected it well? Yes. Yes, my lord. Very, very off the middle of the blade. 6 says the umpire, and much needed one. Ashok Kumar flexing his muscles. Have a look at the replay once again. I think wideish delivery outside the off stump. It's not easy to fetch those wideish delivery and hit those over deep mid wicket region. I mean, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of muscles. It takes a lot of power. Once again, goes for that big heave, but this time just beaten. A quick one from Ajay. A little bit of variation in the pace, and which is very, very keen. Which is very, very key when you're a spinner. You need to vary your pace. You need to vary your line and length as well. Vary your trajectory as well. And like I mentioned, this one was a slow one. A little bit of tossed up delivery and taken. A big, big wicket. Ashok Kumar has to depart. And Ajay with his second wicket of the match. He has been brilliant. The spinners have been brilliant so far. They've used 3 spinners, and Ajay, he takes this one. Ashok Kumar has to trudge off the field with disappointment written all across his face. Wide-edge delivery, trying to fetch this one once again outside the off and taken in the deep. As I mentioned, it's not easy to fetch those wide-edge deliveries and hit it on the leg side. You really require a lot of power. You really require to generate a lot of muscles and power to pump that one out of the ground when you're trying to go against the line, against the trajectory. And that is the consequence. You can see a wicket that the SEDARAPET Eagles have lost. The man who was looking in good touch, who was looking on song, has departed. And courtesy of Ajay, who has really bowled well, used his wit on this occasion. And Rajashekhar, the right-handed batter, with a strike rate of 134, is out in the middle. Plays it across the line this time towards deep square leg region. There's a fielder as well. They'll get a single. 7 overs done and dusted. The SEDARAPET Eagles, they're 49 for 5. So new bowler introduced into the attack. That is Rohit. Some pace action. He just played it in the gaps as well, isn't it? He evaded the extra cover field, a chance of run out, and just didn't quite dislodge the bails. I don't see the bails dislodged. So yeah, that's a couple taken. Good running between the wickets. A couple of runs to start off the over. Rajashekhar. Talk about bowling. I think it's been quite a disciplined bowling so far today from the Falcons. And they'll be looking to make further inroads in this innings. The Thondamanathan Falcons this time. This is not the kind of delivery. Oh well, they're taking a single as well in the form of bye and gets it as well. So wide down the leg stump line and also some runs in the form of bye. Tries to walk down the pitch and shorten the length on this occasion and trying to make it a half volley, but not the best of connection once again, and they'll scamper for some runs. Rajashekhar and Madan Kumar. Goes for the big hit once again. I think he is rushing into the shots more often than not. Sometimes you have to just appreciate the bowler's efforts and just try to time the shots, time the strokes. Timing is very important. But what we have seen so far from these two batters are they're rushing for the shots. They're trying to hit it big, trying to put in an extra bit of effort into the strokes, and that is something which often brings out trouble for you. So it is very very important that you time the ball well, understand where what the bowler is trying to do, and accordingly play your shots, play your shots on the books. Well, we can see a little bit of conversation with the on-field umpire at the moment. Ramji trying to figure out what the conversation is all about between the batter and the umpire, the non-striker and the umpire. This also gives us a good time, a little bit of refreshment time as well. Slight pause in the play, and sometimes we've often witnessed these breaks bring out downfall for the batters as well, where very much in the IPL we have seen the strategic timeouts bring out a wicket. Can we see something similar here, and some sudden stoppage in play always it tends to bring out a wicket, or so tends to bring out some dramatic event or a collapse. Can we see it today? I mean, half of the wickets are already down for the SEDARAPET Eagles. Two more wickets here, and it could be just the game for the Falcons, and the table toppers will be crumbling. But let us see how things unfold. Rohit into the attack, a swing and a miss. Again, I mentioned they're just rushing for the strokes at this point in time, or rather than just trying to uh, connect it well. Another bye sneaked, and that is also due to the wicketkeeper missing to collect the ball cleanly. It's been a mixed over from Rohit so far. There's been a lot of wides, a lot of extras actually in the form of buys and wides. But apart from that, no boundary conceded. So you will have to give it to the bowler as well. It's not easy bowling here. Just look at it how he follows chance of run out, but no, it just sends him back. Actually, the batter, just in the process of getting back to his crease, he was barring the stumps. So that is the reason why the bowler could not make a shy. Well, we'll also have a look at the upstairs, probably for an LBW. We'll wait for the TV umpire's decision. Have a look at the replay. Over the wicket angle into the right hander, trying to tail it into the right hander as it tries to walk down the crease and negate it. Yeah, just thudded the pad, and we'll wait for the TV umpire's confirmation and the final verdict on it, which 8 overs gone, it's 57 for 5. Oh, goes for the big shot and appeal from the bowler. Just beaten by flight over here. Leg by signaled by the on-field umpire. Murugan Aravind is back into the attack. His bowler, fantastic over earlier on. Have taken 2 wickets so far. Picked 2 wickets. One of them was an LBW. The other one was a bowl. This time it's in the air. How good is the connection? It's got height, but not the distance. And there you see a good catch being taken at long on. A fantastic catch. And that is also the 3rd wicket for Murugan Aravind. Once again, flight doing the trick. The batter just rushed into the stroke. And there you see another wicket down. And whenever Murugan Aravind is coming into the attack, he's making sure that he's not going empty handed. There's at least a wicket or two that he's taking along with him. And this is just the start of the over, and Murugan Aravind has once again struck early in this over. SEDARAPET Eagles, half a dozen wickets down already into this innings. Have a look at it. Just trying to come to the pitch of the ball, tried to clear long on region, but got more height than the distance, and that is it. So it's been brilliant actually from Aravind. If you have a look at it, 8 legal deliveries, 6 runs conceded, and 3 wickets taken. It's all about the single digits, isn't it? Vishwadi, right-handed batter. So it's just the start of the tail at the moment for SEDARAPET Eagles, and we've seen a lot of setbacks today for them. The table toppers, they haven't really batted like the table toppers haven't really batted with dominance. Murugan Aravind, courtesy to him as well. The spinners have been brilliant so far, actually. Earlier, we also saw Ajay really bowled well. 5 wickets, 5 out of 6 wickets have fallen to the spinners today in this match. Current run rate is 6.96. If this was ODI cricket, I would have said, yeah, that is a good run rate, but they have to accelerate, and this is how you need to accelerate, and that is what Vishwadi is showing off. This is how you need to tackle Murugan Aravind, says Vishwadi. Right at the stumps, steps forward, and flicks it over deep square leg region. Have a look at the replay. Beautiful connection. Off the middle of the bat, flick of the wrist, and over deep square leg region. That is a maximum. Bearing that 6 has been a silent over so far. Projected score just jumping to 75 after that 6 from Vishwa. And Rajashekhar, he'll need to replicate some actor from the books of Vishwa. Try and learn from him and try to counter the bowlers. That's really important. Short of length delivery, it's in the air this time. Once again, chance of catch and dropped it. Could you believe it? Dropped a sitter. Just not in the right position, and the ball just sneaks through his palms at this point in time. Murugan Aravind, who could have got a 4th wicket today, and he'll be really, really upset with that kind of an effort. I mean, that's quite lackluster effort from deep square leg fielder. Have a look at it. The ball just sneaking through his palms at this point in time, and just not the right technique to catch the ball. You need to judge it well in the air. Try and come in the perfect position. Try to judge the trajectory as quickly as possible, and try to make yourself make good ground after taking the catch. But that hasn't been the case in the previous delivery. A little bit low this one. It kept low and whacked towards long on for a single. 9 overs gone. It's 68 for 6. Oh, a bit of miscommunication there between the two batters, Vishwadi and Rajashekhar. But no harm's done. A direct hit, and that could have been a close call actually. Murugan, who finished off with 2 overs 16 for 3, has been replaced. Now it's Rahul who is bowling, and they want a single, and I think two batters at the same end, and we have seen something similar in Pakistan cricket earlier on. And this is not the kind of communication you would really want. The non-striker end, who was very quick to opt for the single, has been dismissed, run out. That is suicidal, actually. If it ask me, I mean, the non-striker end, he was quick actually, and this is a final over. You have to be quick, isn't it? You have to be quick between the wickets. And look at the striker. He's just looking at the ball, traverse towards the wicket keeper after missing that one. I mean, you have to make an effort to make it to the other end. But again, there was no run over here. But again, you have to take those risks. You have to take these kind of risks when there's not enough runs on the board, because there's T10 cricket and anything can happen. We've seen marginal victories as well. 1 run, 2 run, 3 runs making a huge amount of impact in the contest of the game as the encounter unfolds. There's a new batter in. New batter in after the run out. What is he going to do now? It's got a little bit of bat onto it, and I'm pretty sure it's not a great connection. A little bit of misfielding, and he knows that there's a backup as well. Uh, Running between the wickets has been good so far. At times it's been good, and at times again it's been a little bit scratchy as well. But a couple over here, we're already done and dusted in this over. There's also the final over of the innings, and have a look at that projected score is 74. Played it back to the bowler this time. Again, not the kind of connection you would want to have. Rajashekhar. Rajashekhar, my dear. What are you doing? What are you doing? A couple of balls left. Come on, hammer it out of the park. 12 runs and your team could be in a good position to win this game. 70 for 7 is not what you want with 2 balls remaining. SEDARAPET Eagles, they're the table toppers. They need to lead by an example. It's in the air this time, just over the inner circle, just over square of the wicket, and that will go all the way for a boundary. Much needed one, and Rajashekhar making sure to capitalize on the wide edge delivery. A little bit of width on offer, asking the batter to free his arms, and yes, Rajashekhar greets that gleefully. Have a look at it once again. There you see just over backward point fielder who is running after it, but yeah, the outfield is quicker on that part of the ground, and that will be a boundary. Final ball coming your way in the Osudu Premier League second contest of the day. This is the sixth day today of the Osudu Premier League. What has turned out to be a fantastic event in Pondicherry. The final ball goes for the big swing, misses, inside edge is beaten. They were sneaking for a single and also directed as well. They want another one, and this time very good job done. Very good job done for Rahul J to ensure that there is no extra run taken after that single. We'll also have a look at it whether the single was completed or not. And here we go. Good job done. I think, well, that is close. That is close. The bat is just short of the crease at this point in time, but the batter has done enough to drag the bat inside the crease. But is the timing good enough? That is the question. Is the timing of the bat dragging into the crease good enough? Is what I'm asking. In the process of sneaking by, they wanted to for the second as well, but clever bit of work to uproot the stumps. That is, for all the viewers who are not sure of what the bowler did, is that after the bails are dislodged and you want to inflict a run out, you need to get the stumps uprooted off the soil, and that is what Rahul J did. I think brilliant piece of work to making sure that you have to credit the bowler. I think they have done a superb job so far. But we'll also be back for the chase as the chase unfolds. So that we'll also have a look and we'll get to know what the outcome is in the final delivery that we saw. Whether it's a single, whether it's a wicket, or whether it's a single and a wicket. There are all the three possibilities: either a dot, either a wicket, only a wicket. It can be a single and a wicket as well. So we're just getting on with the confirmation pretty soon. And there you go. The SEDARAPET Eagles are 75 for 8. 75 for 8 in 10 overs. THONDAMANATHAM Falcons will need 76 runs to win in 10 overs. A tricky chase coming up your way. There's not the huge chases that we've got to see in the Osudu Premier League in some of those matches, but this is going to be an exciting one. The batters, the bowlers, the fielders will be all in play. Second game of the Osudu Premier League, and we'll be back soon with the chase. Stay tuned with us.
பொதுவாகவே ஃபயர் ஃபைட்டர்ஸ் நம்ம சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ் தான் சொல்லுவோம். அப்படிப்பட்ட ஹீரோஸ்க்கு எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் நாங்க தான் தரும். அதாங்க ஃபயர் எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் பெஸ்ட் அண்ட் டாப் குவாலிட்டி ப்ராடக்ட் எங்க கிடைக்கும்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம ஸ்ரீ பாண்டி ஃபயர் அண்ட் சேஃப்டி எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் பிரைவேட் லிமிடெட். நம்பர் 1ங்க எல்லா விதமான ஃபயர் எக்ஸ்டிங்யூஷர், ஹெட் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஐ ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், இயரிங் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஹேண்ட் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ரெஸ்பிரேட்டரி ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், பாடி ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஃபுட் அண்ட் ஃபால் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஃபால் அரெஸ்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் லேடர்ஸ், ஜஸ்ட் ரைட், கேஸ் டிடெக்டர், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட், லாக் அவுட் அண்ட் டாக் அவுட், டிராபிக் சேஃப்டி, SCBA அண்ட் AED, கூடவே ஃபயர் ஐடென்ட் ஒர்க், ஃபயர் எய்ட் ப்ரோக்ராம் along with சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் சர்டிபிகேட், ஃபயர் சேஃப்டி ட்ரைனிங் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் கண்டக்ட் பண்றாங்க. இனி ஃபயர் பார்த்தாலே ஸ்ரீ பாண்டி ஃபயர் அண்ட் சேஃப்டி தான் ஞாபகம் வரணும். கான்டாக்ட் நம்பர் 11B ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மெயின் ரோட், ரத்னா நகர், ஓல்ட் கார்பெட், புதுச்சேரி 009. கால் 9150010766 9150010767.
ஹாய் திண்டிவனம் மக்களே, நான் தான் உங்க தீபிகா. இன்னைக்கு திண்டிவனம் கொட்டேரிப்பட்டில் இருக்கிற முகித் அவனுக்கு தான் என்ன இன்வைட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. திண்டிவனம் டு விழுப்புரம் நேஷனல் ஹைவேல இருந்து 1 நிமிட பயண தூரத்தில் மற்றும் ஸ்கூல் காலேஜஸ் மத்தியில் அமைந்துள்ளதுதான் நம்மளுடைய முகித் அவென்யூ. இந்த அவென்யூவிலேயே பார்க், டெம்பிள், ரோட், போஸ்ட் லைட்னு எல்லா ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸுமே இருக்கு. 40, 33, 23 அடி அளவுகள்ல தார் சாலைகளும் அமைச்சிருக்காங்க மற்றும் குடிநீர் வசதிகளும் அமைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. நம்ம மனை பிரிவுல புதியதாக தில்லை விநாயகர் ஆலயமும் அமைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. மனை பிரிவுகளுக்குள்ளேயே 40,000 ஸ்கொயர் ஃபீட்ல பார்க்கும் அமைச்சிருக்காங்க. இங்க காம்பவுண்ட் வாலே 10 அடிக்கு அமைச்சிருக்காங்க. சோ நீங்களும் உங்க ஃபேமிலியும் பாதுகாப்பா இருக்கலாம். நம்ம முகித் அவென்யூல முறையா டிடிசிபி மற்றும் ரேரா அப்ரூவ்டான 234 மனை பிரிவுகள் இருக்கு. உங்களுக்கு மனை வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ற ஆசை இருந்தா மட்டும் போதும், முகித் அவென்யூலே உங்களுக்கு லோனும் ரெடி பண்ணி கொடுத்துருவாங்க. ஆக்சுவலா நானும் ஒரு பிளாட் வாங்கலான்னு இருக்கேன். உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச மனைய உடனே புக் பண்ணுங்க. இன்னும் எதுக்கு வெயிட் பண்றீங்க? உங்க மனையை புக் பண்றதுக்கு உடனே கால் பண்ணுங்க 9787905555 அல்லது 9787906666.
பொதுவாகவே ஃபயர் ஃபைட்டர்ஸ் நம்ம சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ் தான் சொல்லுவோம். அப்படிப்பட்ட ஹீரோஸ்க்கு எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் நாங்க தான் தரும். அதாங்க ஃபயர் எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் பெஸ்ட் அண்ட் டாப் குவாலிட்டி ப்ராடக்ட் எங்க கிடைக்கும்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம ஸ்ரீ பாண்டி ஃபயர் அண்ட் சேஃப்டி எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் பிரைவேட் லிமிடெட். நம்பர் 1ங்க எல்லா விதமான ஃபயர் எக்ஸ்டிங்யூஷர், ஹெட் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஐ ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், இயரிங் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஹேண்ட் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ரெஸ்பிரேட்டரி ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், பாடி ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஃபுட் அண்ட் ஃபால் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஃபால் அரெஸ்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் லேடர்ஸ், ஜஸ்ட் ரைட், கேஸ் டிடெக்டர், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட், லாக் அவுட் அண்ட் டாக் அவுட், டிராபிக் சேஃப்டி, SCBA அண்ட் AED, கூடவே ஃபயர் ஐடென்ட் ஒர்க், ஃபயர் எய்ட் ப்ரோக்ராம் along with சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் கவர்மெண்ட் சர்டிபிகேட் ஃபயர் சேஃப்டி ட்ரைனிங் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸும் கண்டக்ட் பண்றாங்க. இனி ஃபயர் பார்த்தாலே ஸ்ரீ பாண்டி ஃபயர் அண்ட் சேஃப்டி தான் ஞாபகம் வரணும். கான்டாக்ட் நம்பர் 11B ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மெயின் ரோட், ரத்னா நகர், ஓல்ட் கார்பெட், புதுச்சேரி 009. கால் 9150010766 9150010767.
ஹாய் திண்டிவனம் மக்களே, நான் தான் உங்க தீபிகா. இன்னைக்கு திண்டிவனம் கொட்டேரிப்பட்டுல இருக்கிற மொகித் அவென்யூக்கு தான் என்ன இன்வைட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. திண்டிவனம் டு விழுப்புரம் நேஷனல் ஹைவேல இருந்து ஒரு நிமிட பயண தூரத்தில் மற்றும் ஸ்கூல் காலேஜஸ் மத்தியில் அமைந்துள்ளதுதான் நம்மளுடைய மொகித் அவென்யூ. இந்த அவென்யூவிலேயே பார்க், டெம்பிள், ரோட், போஸ்ட் லைட்னு எல்லா ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸுமே இருக்கு. 40, 33, 23 அடி அளவுகள்ல தார் சாலைகளும் அமைச்சிருக்காங்க மற்றும் குடிநீர் வசதிகளும் அமைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. நம்ம மனை பிரிவுல புதியதாக தில்லை விநாயகர் ஆலயமும் அமைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. மனை பிரிவுகளுக்குள்ளேயே 40,000 ஸ்கொயர் ஃபீட்ல பார்க்கும் அமைச்சிருக்காங்க. இங்க காம்பவுண்ட் வாலே 10 அடிக்கு அமைச்சிருக்காங்க. சோ நீங்களும் உங்க ஃபேமிலியும் பாதுகாப்பா இருக்கலாம். நம்ம மொகித் அவென்யூல முறையா டிடிசிபி மற்றும் ரேரா அப்ரூவ்டான 234 மனை பிரிவுகள் இருக்கு. உங்களுக்கு மனை வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ற ஆசை இருந்தா மட்டும் போதும், மொகித் அவென்யூலே உங்களுக்கு லோனும் ரெடி பண்ணி கொடுத்துருவாங்க. ஆக்சுவலா நானும் ஒரு பிளாட் வாங்கலாம்னு இருக்கேன். உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச மனைய உடனே புக் பண்ணுங்க. இன்னும் எதுக்கு வெயிட் பண்றீங்க? உங்க மனையை புக் பண்றதுக்கு உடனே கால் பண்ணுங்க 9787905555 அல்லது 9787906666.
பொதுவாகவே ஃபயர் ஃபைட்டர்ஸ் நம்ம சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ் தான் சொல்லுவோம். அப்படிப்பட்ட ஹீரோஸ்க்கு எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் நாங்க தான் தரும். அதாங்க ஃபயர் எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் பெஸ்ட் அண்ட் டாப் குவாலிட்டி ப்ராடக்ட் எங்க கிடைக்கும்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம ஸ்ரீ பாண்டி ஃபயர் அண்ட் சேஃப்டி எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ் பிரைவேட் லிமிடெட். நம்பர் 1ங்க. எல்லா விதமான ஃபயர் எக்ஸ்டிங்யூஷர், ஹெட் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஐ ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், இயரிங் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஹேண்ட் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ரெஸ்பிரேட்டரி ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், பாடி ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஃபுட் அண்ட் ஃபால் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன், ஃபால் அரெஸ்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் லேடர்ஸ், ஜஸ்ட் ரைட், கேஸ் டிடெக்டர், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட், லாக் அவுட் அண்ட் டாக் அவுட், டிராபிக் சேஃப்டி, SCBA அண்ட் AED, கூடவே ஃபயர் ஏஜென்ட் ஒர்க், ஃபயர் எய்ட் ப்ரோக்ராம் along with சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் சர்டிபிகேட் ஃபயர் சேஃப்டி ட்ரைனிங் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸும் கண்டக்ட் பண்றாங்க. இனி ஃபயர் பார்த்தாலே ஸ்ரீ பாண்டி ஃபயர் அண்ட் சேஃப்டி தான் ஞாபகம் வரணும். கான்டாக்ட் நம்பர் 11B ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மெயின் ரோட், ரத்னா நகர், ஓல்ட் கார்பெட், புதுச்சேரி 009. கால் 9150010766 9150010767.
Right, then we're back for the chase. 76 runs required in 10 overs. So the two batters walking into the field. It is not a huge chase, but it can be a tricky one provided early breakthroughs for the defending side. and the bowler trying to just mark his run up before proceeding. The SEDARAPET Eagles have got a good bowling unit as well, but today runs are not enough on the board. But who am I to say if it's enough or not? The conditions will say. The game itself will speak for himself, and that is what we are going to witness in the Osudu Premier League, the second game today of. And this is going to be a thrilling encounter. SEDARAPET Eagles versus THONDAMANATHAM Falcons. The Falcons required 76 runs in 10 overs. We're all getting started for the proceedings. The second innings unfolding right in front of you. Sadish Kumar, 3 matches, 3 innings, wickets at all, but economy of 8.21. Sadish Kumar into the tag, goes with a big shot this time. And what a way, what a cracking way to start the innings. Kothand, what a statement. Authoritative batting from him. And look at that from the umpire, gesturing a six. Wonderful shot right in the slot near the off stump line. Have a look at these replay over the wicket, angling into the batter in the slot and goes out of the ropes for a six. Going by the stance of the batter, he might go for another one, and that is what I say. A cut and a miss, beaten on the outside edge this time. Once again goes for the big shot, but a little bit of uneven bounce doing the trick over here. There's been a great start to this over, but after that, there's been back-to-back dot balls bowled by Sadish Kumar. Can he bring another dot ball? Well, that's straight towards the fielder at backward point and no runs taken. So hat-trick of dot balls after 6 of the first delivery in the chase. Well, it's been a good comeback from Sadish Kumar after the 6 of the first ball itself, and he's tried to bowl outside the off-stump line, and the fielders have complimented him well as well. Once again, a little bit wideish, and that will be called a wide, and there you go. The wicketkeeper just trying to cheer up the bowler Sadish Kumar so that he's not just carried away with the error deliveries, and now that is not something you can control. Sadish Kumar is not really happy with the performance from the wicketkeeper, but whenever you're keeping up to the stumps to a medium pace, so it's not really easy to save those ones. And I'll have to say Sadish Kumar needs to correct his line. You cannot spray it down the leg stump line, a wide and four. So plenty of freebies right away. He bounced back well after that 6, but again now it's sprayed down the leg stump line, and again wide and four. So just a pressure building on the bowler. Oh, swing and a miss. Much better. Wide and outside the off stump line, trying to be defensive with the ball. But again, it was there to be hit. If it's a good, I mean, if you're a good batter, you would be disappointed to not have dispatched that one over the boundary ropes. Last ball, again a wide, again a wide. Sadish Kumar, what has happened to you, man? I mean, you have to just attack the stumps and just bring that line a little bit closer towards the batter. Try to attack the stumps or try to bring the edges of the bat into play just around that fourth or fifth stump channel. Oh, catching chance and dropped as well. Sadish Kumar will be mightily disappointed with his own effort now. After a poor over, he also drops that opportunity that the Almighty bestowed on him. 1 over gone, it's 13 for none.
இருந்து தன்னுடைய பந்து வீச்சு நிலையிலிருந்து அவர் தன்னை தயார்படுத்திக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றார். அதற்கான தீபாவளியிலே ஒரு சிறிய மாற்றங்களை நிகழ்த்திய பிறகு தன்னுடைய பந்து வீச்சு நிலையிலிருந்து இங்கு வருகிறார், முழு வேகம் பெறுகிறார். அப்படி கடந்து
After a brilliant first over for the batting side, we're here to the second over again. It's wavered down the leg stump plan from Rajashekhar. Another wide called. Way too many extras being offered in the early half of this innings. Another wide, and Rajashekhar again spraying it down the leg stump line. Now, this is not the kind of start you want as a bowling unit. In the first hand itself, the morale is completely down, is completely shattered. The required run rate has just come below 7, and which is just not okay if you're defending a low total. Back of a line delivery, much better line, just pushed away towards extra cover. Once again, it was going down the leg stump line. There's protection, short, fine leg, making sure that it doesn't go towards the boundary ropes. And So 61 required of 53 balls, and with that delivery, it is the number of balls will be reduced. It will come down to 52, but the run 61 required, and it should be a gettable chase, isn't it? Santosh and Kothanda are the two batting at the moment. Santosh is on strike. If you look at the scorecard, it's 15 for none at the moment. But have a look at the batters. The runs that have come in extras is way too much. There's chance of run out. Chance of run out, and the bowler is appealing. The TV umpire will be referred once again. This could be a close one. Have a look at it. Just tries to cut this one towards backward point. Wanted a single. They're running hard for the single. The bowler making sure he's in the right position to inflict any chance, any opportunity for a run out. And here we get to see this is a close call that have to be made by the TV umpire. The umpires have been fabulous so far. Actually, if I talk about the decisions that they have made so far in the Osudu Premier League, and if we have a closer look, a vivid look at it, I think soon the TV umpire is going to pass on the verdict towards the on-field officials who are going to convey it to all of us viewing this contest. Well, again, that was a risky single. I mean, I think there was a slight bit of miscommunication as well at the start, and the umpires, there you go, it's all fine, and not out, says the on-field umpire. Brilliant decision being made. I think the cameraman have worked so tirelessly to bring in the visuals, as well as the broadcast crew doing a tremendous job bringing in the replays, the slow motions. I think making things easy for the TV umpire as well. But again, umpiring is one such job that really is underrated. To just wait patiently for any event occurring and just pass on your verdict, which is really crucial in the context of the game, and can also dictate the outcome of the match. That is very important. So one of those roles that you have to salute. Often we get to see, oh, that's bowled him, that's knocked him over. The batter is bewildered, and he will have to walk past. He's not at all happy, but have to trudge off the field. That one kept low, and off stump is dismantled. Rajashekhar with his sheer pace, making sure that the stumps are out of its position. Over the wicket delivery, pace on, seam up delivery. Have a look at that. We're also having a closer look at the bowling arm of the bowler. the angle of the arm, which is very important in dictating a wicket. Also important in maintaining the fairness of the game, isn't it? I think it's been a superb tournament where the bowlers and the batters have brought out some good amount of fair play, good fair amount of contest, and the final verdict that is out. Everything fine, pretty much fair. As I mentioned, the Premier League, the Osudu Premier League, has been a superb one with the players bringing their best on display. And a brilliant piece of delivery from Rajashekhar. The way he started off the over with two wides right down the leg stump line, and then to back that one with the back-to-back dots, a single, a dot, and then a wicket. And it's not just any ordinary wicket; it's a bold. That one did keep a little low, but you have to credit for maintaining the right line, for maintaining the right area, for attacking the stumps and getting your reward. Well, another wide out there, and Rajashekhar just not backing up his brilliance with good amount of deliveries. Have a look at it, just that delivery, the batter all of a sudden he was perplexed because he was not expecting the ball to keep this low. And as I mentioned previously as well, even yesterday I tried to bring this factor out that the bounce has been uneven as the game has progressed. So that has to be one of those things that the batters need to keep in mind. Well, that's a soft-handed display over here. 2 overs gone, and it's 18 for one after that single. And that's a good way to start this innings. Rahul, have a look at that replay. A very good way to start this innings this time. Just making sure that he gets enough on the bat to just thread the gap and evade past the inner circle for a boundary. 52 required of 45 balls so far, and Rahul and Santosh needs to really bat well. But out of the skin to make sure that no more hiccups they face and just also boost their NRR, which is really crucial when it comes to this match. Just flicked away beautifully towards deep square leg region for a single. And a soft-handed push towards the square of the wicket, backward pointer with the fielding. Single conceded. It's been a calculative over so far. 8 runs of this over, and anything over 7 will really be helpful for the Falcons. And this is also the power play phase. Let me remind you all. And the final over of the power play coming up. The current run rate is 9.18, which is pretty good. It's in the air over mid wicket. No, my goodness! Oh my goodness! You cannot drop dollies over here. Easy catch, and the gesture of the bowler says it all. The reaction from the bowler. Oh my goodness, have a look at that replay. Fuller delivery right in the middle stump line. Tries to flick this one. Mid wicket just drops a dolly. 3 overs done, 27 for 1. Oh, how about that? How about that? The umpire has become a fan of that shot, and the way he showed that class is really, really something to watch out for. Rahul, have a look at that shorter stuff from the bowler. Rocks back and pulls that over dip mid wicket for a huge six. The spectators near the boundary ropes is having a look at it, and that will be called a wide. Often we have seen a six or a four, that is a boundary being followed up with an extra. Certainly, the sixes and fours does a does something to the reputation of the bowler and does something to the mental aspect of the bowler as well. You've seen it is often disarrayed their line and length. This time, a single collected down long off region near the left hand of the long off fielder. Appeal, 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 and yes, says the umpire. Yes, that's a goner. It kept low once again, and this time the batter has gone upstairs for the review. Sometimes you have to appreciate technology, isn't it? The batter is getting to review, the bowler is getting to review, the TV umpire uh, having the leverage to use technology as well. Kudos to the technical team. Spraying down the leg stump line. We'll have a look at what the TV umpire says on this one. The batter did try to negate it off the back foot this time, and what the closer look from the TV umpire suggests will bring it live for you. So after getting a reprieve, and that is a big shot. Santosh this time. Rahul just that was a DRS decision that went in his favor, and following up, Santosh making sure that the ball goes over the park, over the boundary ropes. A full toss delivery, nothing delivery from the bowler here. And making sure that the strike is rotated after the six. It's very important to keep rotating the strikes, after even after you've got the boundaries. But talk about boundaries, I think these two batters, Rahul and Santosh, have been brilliant. Also, when it comes to the bowling department, the bowlers have leaked a lot of runs in the form of extras as well, driven towards extra cover region, deep extra cover. Only a single taken, so plenty of runs coming in this over. That is 16 of this over, and the THONDAMANATHAM Falcons are 43 for 1 after 4 overs. But it's time for the experienced campaigner to come up with the ball, and his Poshi's in. The all-rounder who generally operates with the old ball. You can expect a lot of wide-ish deliveries, wide-ish outside the off-stump deliveries in this over. That is where he has bowled a lot in this Osudu Premier League. This time just sticking to the stumps, trying to be attacking in nature with the ball in hand, just flick towards long on region for a single. Once again giving the opportunity for strike rotation. Santosh and Rahul has been brilliant. All the Eagles need also is required wickets now. Back of a limb delivery, wide outside the off stump, then punched it with the horizontal blade towards long off. 3 singles so far in this over. Partnership of 30 of 16 balls. Beautiful graphics displayed by our broadcasting crew as well. They have done a fantastic job, and so did the umpires. Again, that's a white signal. Pushes in. He needs to get his line correct. Right in the slot, straight at the stumps, just pushed a deft touch over there from the batter. Just pushed it towards the offside this time, left off long off, only a single taken. So it's been a better over actually for the Eagles. Poshizen is an experienced customer. He has been bowling well, very good in the tournament as well, Osudu Premier League. And talk about the equation which has come down to run a ball. You need some tight bowling. That is what is more required. The batter just couldn't believe how did the ball miss the bat. Just goes past underneath the bat on this occasion. 5 overs gone, 48 for one. So one ball remaining and driven away towards a deep extra cover region. Oh, a little bit of slip in the field at the deep, and that will concede a boundary as well. Goodness me, a little bit of misfield, and that goes all the way for a four. There was a wide as well in the previous over, and the last ball over here, last ball of the over, going for four. So 52 for one after 5 overs. Well, it's time for Ragul to operate with the ball in hand. Right arm medium pacer. He will be hunting for wickets here because his team is struggling. They are the table toppers, but today hasn't been their day. 15 matches, 16 wickets, best bowling figures of 348. And I tell you what, it has come up in the Osudu Premier League yesterday. 348 Ragul. He has been pretty good with his variations, with his change ups. Just a deft touch towards long on, a gentle push. And I think, yeah, there's no hurry for the batting unit. Santosh and Rahul, they have been brilliant. So far, Santosh has been the sole anchor in this innings. Rahul has played some outrageous shots as well, made sure that the boundaries keep coming in. More often, they actually have got a lot of runs in the form of extras today. And see, once again, it's a wide delivery, another extra. Pretty good over, except that wide has been a good over. Two singles and a dot ball from Ragul. And now that's a full one. Just making sure it's only a single played towards long off. Singles won't hurt the batting unit because the required run rate is just below 6 as well. The current run rate is 9.88. 20 required of last 26 balls. The required run rate below 5 actually. Making sure that the scoreboard keeps on ticking. Little bit of chase for the fielder from short fine leg region. Gokul over there. And that's a white signal by the umpires and also some freebies in the form of buys. So that is two wides conceded. Not a bad over from Rahul so far, except the two wides that he has conceded. No boundaries at all in this over. But again, the question is, do they have enough runs on the board? I reckon they don't have. 16 wicket have last 25 balls, so plenty of overs remaining. Tries to cut this one. There's a fielder in the deep, but will he be able to chase it down? No, not at all. Nowhere near that one, and that will be another boundary and a much needed one. The four that they required in this over, they've got it. 6 overs done, 64 for one. But before that, we'll also have a look at that shot making once again from the right-handed batter. Width on offer, way too much width, and just making sure to go on the back foot and rock it down for a boundary towards the deep backward point region. 64 for one after 6 overs. So 12 just required of the last 4 overs, and again with this running between the wicket, it's a matter of moments before the chase is done and dusted. A partnership of 50 runs of 26 deliveries. Rahul contribution 26, Santosh 18 of 15 balls. I mean, strike rate they have really batted well. Santosh have been the grafter in this innings. Rahul has played the role of an aggressor, played some outrageous throws, some good cut shots, some sixes as well. We have got to see. Just played it back to the bowler, Poshi's in. Just tries to drive this one out the front foot this time. Long off, have to do some job. This has been good batting. They'll get a couple of runs as well because it was placed well towards the left hand side of the long off fielder. And another boundary. That is the four that you want to have. So runs coming thick and fast over here for the batting unit, the chasing unit. That is THONDAMANATHAM Falcons. They have really done a good job so far in the batting unit. They haven't lost a lot of wickets. This will be a huge boost in the NRR as well. Just flicked away on the onside behind square of the wicket. No fielders out there. There's just a short fine leg and a deep square leg region. Plenty of open gap behind square of the wicket. And the batter was very much watchful of where the fielders were. Just look at the placement. This time plays it off the cue end of the batter. It was a little early to the shot, but it doesn't matter because they've got the single. So already 9 runs coming off this over. There's one more ball to go. It's 73 for one. They're just 3 runs shy. One boundary here, and this is game over with 3 overs remaining. Can they get it? Can they get it is the question. I mean, it'll be a huge boost to their net run rate. Required run rate is below 1. Goodness me. The table toppers are going to be doused today. Go for the big shot inside half this time. We have to proceed to the next over because it's not a boundary, and good amount of strike rotation. No risk needs to be taken. 7 was gone. 74 for one. The THONDAMANATHAM Falcons. Beautifully played towards deep cover region. Just look at the shot, just hold the post kind of a shot, and the scores are level at the moment with that Rajashekhar who has been brought into the attack just only to just brought for the formalities because the game is done and dusted. The Falcons are going to defeat the SEDARAPET Eagles, and it's just a matter of moments before the THONDAMANATHAM Falcons does it. And there you go, that are the winning runs. That is the winning runs. It goes all the way, races towards the boundary ropes, and so the THONDAMANATHAM Falcons has ensured that they go over the line, go past the finishing line, and douse the table toppers. Good cricket over here. More of a one-sided contest after failing with the bat. The SEDARAPET Eagles, they've also failed with the ball today. Not the best of the effort. And Rahul J, he has bowled very brilliantly. 2 overs, 10 runs, no wickets at all, but economy of 5. 37 of 19 balls, 4 fours, 1 6 with a strike rate of 194.74. How about that? Brilliant batting from Rahul today. THONDAMANATHAM Falcons have defeated the SEDARAPET Eagles, who were the table toppers, by 9 wickets and more than 2 overs remaining. So that is very important. We will be back shortly because the third encounter, the third game of today, will be back shortly. Do not go anywhere. Do not go anywhere because there are a lot of games, there are a lot of excitement, a lot of drama to unfold. And right now we can see the two teams making sure that they greet themselves a good amount of handshake as well, which is very, very much important, very much important. Whoever wins, it doesn't matter in the end, because what we all want is that the cricket to win. It should be the victory of cricket. Winner should be the sports itself. Well, the players making their way shortly because there's a third match coming up soon. We'll be bringing you all the live coverage from the third match of the day. So stay tuned. Make sure you do not go anywhere because all the live happenings are going to come up very soon right in front of your screen from your comfort zone.
அணிகளையும் போட்டி விருது வழங்கும் விழாவிற்கு வருமாறு அழைக்கிறோம். தண்டமானத்தம் ஃபால்கன்ஸ், சேதாப்பட் ஈகிள்ஸ் இங்கே விருது வழங்கும் விழா நடப்பதால், மேன் ஆஃப் த மேட்ச் அவார்ட் நடப்பதால் வருமாறு அன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம். அணி வீரர்கள் பிளேயர் ஆஃப் த மேட்ச் மற்றும் வீட்டுல போன் அடிக்கிறாங்க. ரெண்டு வார்த்தை ஏதாவது பேசுனா நம்மோடு வந்திருக்கும் திரு ஜெயவேலு மற்றும் ஹரி முக்கிய நபர்கள், பாண்டிச்சேரியின் முக்கிய தொழில் அதிபர் மற்றும் நபர்கள் ஜெயவேலு அண்ட் ஹரி அவர்கள் வந்திருக்கிறார்கள். அவர்களை வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறோம். திரு என் பாரதி சேர்மன் ஒசுடு பிரீமியர் லீக் அவர்கள் அவருடைய மரியாதை நிமித்தம் வரவேற்பு கொடுப்பார்கள். ஆடை போர்த்தி வரவேற்பு திரு ஜெயவேலு மற்றும் ஹரி பாண்டிச்சேரியின் முக்கிய நபர்கள், தொழிலதிபர்கள். இவர்களை இந்த அவார்டு கொடுக்குமாறு திரு ஹரி அவர்களை முதலில் அவார்டு கொடுக்குமாறு அழைக்கிறோம். ஒசுடு பிரீமியர் லீக் சீசன் 1 2025 பாண்டி ஃபயர் and safety equipment man of the match award goes to Rahul J. 37 ரன்கள், 2 ஓவர் 10 ரன்கள், மிக அற்புதமாக ஆடி man of the match award பெறுகிறார் Rahul J.
அதை திரு ஹரி அவர்களுக்கு நன்றி. Pondy and safety equipments. Power batter of the day goes to Rahul J. Through Hari and அவர்களை பரிசு வழங்குமாறு அன்போடு அழைக்கிறேன். ஜேவேல், மிஸ்டர் ஜேவேல் and ஹரி எங்களோடு இன்று வந்ததற்கு மிக்க நன்றி. மிஸ்டர் பாரதி, பாரதி, ஒசுடு பிரீமியர் லீக் சேர்மன், உங்களை வாழ்த்தி வரவேற்கிறோம். மிகவும் நன்றி. வெற்றி பெற்ற வீரர்களுக்கு வாழ்த்துக்கள். சேடாப்பட்டி அணியினர் மேலும் மற்ற ஆட்டங்களில் வெற்றி பெற எங்களது வாழ்த்து.